guys in the trailer as you drive along. Is that alright?
Yep.
Just slowly though. I'm only going to be walking speed.
We've got the music cranking, and Jackson has been ripping out fence poles and filling up with dirt, so now we're going to go and collect them. And we got a beer, and it's 33 degrees or something, so it's a really nice warm afternoon.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try.
Hello.
What's going on?
Just driving with a trailer. Not something that I normally do. What are you doing, Willis? Hey! Willis absolutely loves it out here. So much room now. So we've pulled out all the fence posters along here, and then down here. We still have a couple more to go around here, but the grass is all down and it's looking much neater. What are you doing, Jack? Spraying where the posts are going to go?
Go on the ground. Spraying the ground so when we put the post there, the grass doesn't grow up in between it while we sit them there until we figure out what we're going to do.
And no snakes. Hopefully. Probably will be.
Snakes will be anywhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Majority of the fence posts are out, which is good. And I didn't drop one on the way over. Did I?
Oh, you did a good job.
Yeah.
First time
Kept
trailer
it
job.
nice and steady.
You're going to have to go hit Josh up for a trailer job.
I'm going to. Josh is our neighbour, by the way. He drives trucks with timber on the back of them. So yeah, log truck.
That's you, right here.
That's me.
Log truck.
Perfect person for the job, hey. Can you imagine that? Imagine me driving a truck. That'd be funny. It's the last thing you'd expect me to do.
When I'm in this town, look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive.
Are they heavy?
When I'm in this town,
No, the
beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no.
I didn't realise what you were meant. These.
yeah.
Yeah, these are light.
Not the beer, the lots.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be.
How's this though? Lani's work attire, farm attire.
Got Birkenstock, mini skirt, crop, perfect farm attire. Just saying that before, gee, I'm not really wearing the right outfit. Oh well. You gotta look good while you do it, don't you?
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no.
So I don't know if you guys remember me saying this or not, but I've been wanting to test a pavlova out in my oven because I just think these ovens make the best pavlovas, and I want to prove myself that it wasn't a fluke last time. Well, hopefully it wasn't a fluke, that my pavlova came out really, really good. So I'm gonna test it and make one, and then I'll let it cool down in the oven overnight so it doesn't crack, well, hopefully anyway. And then yeah, I'll dress it, put the cream and the fruit on it tomorrow. So hopefully it turns out good. So this is the oven. It's a chef oven. I'm hoping that it does me good like last time when I used to live in a unit. But yeah, let's see what it does. This is a different oven to the one I used last time, but it's the exact same brand. So fingers crossed it turns out well.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm
really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own
I have made the pavlova mix and I think it turned out pretty good. I made sure all the sugar was dissolved. And yeah, I've just got it in the oven, so that has to be in there for 90 minutes. So fingers crossed, turns out good. Can't open the oven door, otherwise I'll ruin it. So yeah, now we just have to play the waiting game.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on, and then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you.
So it's the next morning and I've pulled the pavlova out of the oven. I think it did a pretty good job. So I've just popped it in a container for now. There was a little bit of cracking, but like that normally happens with the pavlova, so I'm pretty happy with it. When I pull it out tonight to put the cream and the berries on and stuff like that, it probably will crack a little bit more. I might have to flip it, but I can always just use the cream to sort of glue it back together. But yeah, it's kept its shape and it's definitely not the worst one I've made. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy how it's turned out, so that's really good. Pavlova is made. What do you think, Jax?
Looks good. You've done well.
Excited for dessert?
Hell yeah.
It turned out quite well. I ended up putting some cream around the edges because it was falling apart a little bit, but that could have been because I didn't dress it in the morning when I probably should have done that rather than this afternoon, but I had to go to work. So yeah, pavlova is looking good. Excuse the ugly plate. It's all I have in this tiny home. All my good ones are packed away. But yeah, yummo. So it's actually the weekend now, but I thought I'd show you guys where I've been keeping all my indoor plants I had in my old house here. So it's actually in the farmhouse in a little room, and it's kind of like a little hot box, that room, because it's just all glass windows and it gets quite warm in there. So I'll show you them, but I actually need to fertilize them because my fiddle leaf, which you'll see, it's growing heaps and like crazy fast, but the leaves are really small. So I read that if you give it a good fertilizer, it might make the leaves a bit bigger. So I actually bought some more fertilizer from Bunnings. I've been using the plant runner one, which is really good, but I thought I'd give another one a try as well. So the one that I got is the Osmocote Pour and Feed. I've never used it before, but I thought, why not try it? It's for indoor plants, ready to use, and I think you just pour it on. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a go. I'm also gonna grab a jug of water and water everything because I think they're due for a water. One's looking a little bit sad, which I ended up buying a saucer for, so hopefully it will hold the water a bit longer. But yeah, I'm gonna get the keys to the house and I'll show you guys where I've been keeping my plants. So this is where I've been keeping all my plants. I don't know if you can see, the sun's coming in this way, so it's making it a bit dark. But I've got my old cane bookshelf here, which I've turned into a plant station. I've got my monstera here, which I reckon this is looking a bit droopy too. I think it might need some more water, so I'll give that a good water and a fertilize. And then I've got my fiddle leaf here. This one has done amazing. It was a little $5 fiddle leaf from Bunnings and it's just gone crazy. I had it facing out that way, but it was sort of going towards the sun, so I've turned it around hoping that it will even up. But yeah, that one has just gone berserk and the leaves are massive on this one, which is good. This is a different type of fiddle. I'm not too sure of the name, but this one's the one that I was saying looking a little bit sad. So I'm going to water that, and I've just put this new saucer underneath. And yeah, this is my other fiddle leaf. So yeah, it's quite tall. It's nearly as tall as me, but the leaves are just quite small. Like, they're not too bad, but I'd like them to be a bit bigger. It is growing really fast, like leaf after leaf, and there's another bud there ready to sprout, but yeah, it's just a little small. Yeah, the leaves down the bottom are quite big. It's just these new ones up the top here which are a lot smaller. So if any of you do know, leave a comment below and let me know what I can do, but I'm gonna give this fertilizer a try. And then yeah, I have my string of pearls. I got a little bonsai tree. I think it's like a peperonia. I need to remember the names for all of these plants. And then I have another peperonia there, which is doing really well. And then this is Jackson's little plant, and it actually eats flies, so that's quite funny. And this was one of the first ones I got, and it's just gone crazy. So yeah, this is where I've been keeping all my indoor plants. As you can see, there's a window here, and it gets quite warm in here. And it's also like the room where we're storing all our stuff that we can't fit in the tiny home. So I'm gonna water these plants and give them a bit of love. And yeah, fingers crossed that it does the job, and I'll let you guys know if it does or not. So yeah, let's give this a go.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard at night. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my